Excuse me, in Baltimore. Ooh, look out, people. Man, comes Joel.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In today's episode, I'm going to be giving you a legal analysis of a very sad incident that happened at last night's Houston Astros Chicago Cubs game, in which a small child was hit by a line drive. On top of being a Houston-based personal injury attorney, I feel immensely qualified to talk about this topic because in law school, I literally took a class called Baseball and the Law that was taught by the guy who wrote the book, Professor Champion. And in that class, we actually spent a lot of time covering spectator injuries from foul balls. And here's the gist of it. First, baseball stadium owners do have a duty to provide protected seats. These seats are usually protected by a screen. However, the baseball stadium owners do not have to advertise that they offer these seats because the courts think that the existence of these protected seats is obvious to the public. And I think the existence of screen seats is obvious, but there's one huge problem with that, is that the screen seats are right behind home plate, and those are the most expensive seats, so not everybody can afford them. And second, for spectators not in the protected areas, the courts have long found that foul ball injuries are such common practical knowledge when attending a baseball game that they are subject to judicial notice. And for those of you who don't know what judicial notice is, it pretty much means that it's a fact, meaning you don't have to stipulate that it's wet when it's raining outside. It's the same kind of thing. And while my heart breaks for this little girl, ultimately I don't think she has any sort of legal action against the Astros. So what can we do moving forward? One, I hope the Astros reach out to this little girl and her family and offer to at least pay for her medical expenses, even though they probably don't have to. Two, I think the MLB needs to require netting from home base all the way down the foul line. How many people need to get hurt before this rule changes? Okay, everyone, that's it for today's episode. Please leave your verdict in the comments and let me know what legal analysis you want next. Thanks. I rest my case.